Hollywood just shook, and this time the shockwaves are all over Nicole Kidman. After years of perfect smiles, synchronized red carpet poses, and glowing interviews about love that could survive anything, the truth finally came crashing through. Nicole has officially filed for divorce from Keith Urban, and the fallout is messier than anyone imagined. Receipts, whispers, and allegations that would make even the most seasoned gossip columnist blush are surfacing. And yes, a baby bump is part of the story. This isn't your standard celebrity split. This is the disintegration of what many called Hollywood's golden couple, unfolding live for the world to watch. From the outside, Nicole and Keith looked flawless. The beloved actress and the golden boy of country music, two daughters, endless accolades, and a romance that seemed unshakable through fame, rehab, and the occasional breakup rumor. But insiders say the illusion was just that, a meticulously crafted public image hiding cracks that are now splitting wide open. According to sources close to the family, Nicole has been quietly collecting evidence for months. Screenshots, voice memos, private texts, and even recordings allegedly capturing Keith whispering things to someone who wasn't his wife. And the alleged woman. Reports point to Nicole's personal assistant, the same woman trusted with her appointments, wardrobe, and secrets. Insiders claim the drama began when Nicole noticed her assistant behaving differently. Late-night calls, mysterious perfume, and even a new car that seemed out of place. The breaking point allegedly came with an accidental text sent to Nicole meant for Keith. "Can't wait to tell you about the doctor's appointment." That single message, sources say, triggered a full-blown investigation in her private life. Instead of confronting Keith immediately, Nicole reportedly played it smart. She collected screenshots, recordings, and insider information, even hearing a private investigator. The goal? Confirm her worst fears, that Keith Urban had been living a double life right under her nose. And it's not like this is the first time Keith's reputation has wavered. Fans remember his past struggles with substance issues and erratic behavior. Nicole stood by him through rehab, scandals, and whispers of indiscretions. But loyalty, even for Hollywood royalty, has limits. When the findings landed in Nicole's hands, she reportedly broke down, locking herself in her dressing room for days. A source said, Nicole's world collapsed. She felt humiliated not just as a wife, but as a woman who trusted someone who made her look like a fool. And it gets darker. The assistant, now allegedly in her second trimester, is rumored to have claimed that Keith is the father. Neither camp has confirmed this, but insiders suggest Nicole has already demanded a court clause forbidding Keith from contacting the woman. Publicly, Keith is maintaining a calm front, smiling for paparazzi, posting vague messages about growth and forgiveness, and liking comments about making mistakes. Behind the scenes, sources say he's panicking. His management is scrambling to protect his image before sponsors and collaborators begin cutting ties. Meanwhile, Nicole is surrounded by supportive friends, Reese Witherspoon, her closest inner circle, and other Hollywood allies who are reportedly helping her navigate both legal and emotional next steps. One friend allegedly said, Nicole is done pretending. She wants her dignity back, and she's not afraid to burn everything down to get it. The narrative here is no longer a breakup. It's a power shift. Nicole, the queen of composure, has decided she's done protecting Keith's public image. Sources say she's preparing to share her side of the story, and when Nicole speaks, Hollywood listens. And the assistant's pregnancy isn't the only ticking bomb. Nicole allegedly stayed quiet for months, documenting lies, suspicious behavior, and red flags, because in Hollywood, a meticulously recorded downfall is far juicier than any happy ending. So how did a couple once hailed as Hollywood's most stable marriage devolve into courtroom drama? It reportedly started with hidden text messages, secret voice notes, and a web of events that no publicist could spin. Part of the intrigue comes from leaked voice memos where Keith is allegedly heard saying, "You know, I can't tell her yet. She's not ready to hear it." Fans debated whether he was talking about Nicole or the assistant, and the internet went wild. Hashtags like Keith exposed and Nicole deserves better trended instantly, while Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit became a hive of analysis, speculation, and viral videos connecting every suspicious move from the past years. Nicole's legal team reportedly went into full-scale operation mode. They are pushing for full custody of the children, a clean financial split, and full accountability for assets, including an estate rumored to be over $250 million, not counting royalties, endorsements, and international properties. Meanwhile, Keith's PR team is spinning stories of emotional strain, exhaustion, and the pressures of fame. Cute narrative, but insiders say neither Nicole nor fans are buying it. The assistant, meanwhile, reportedly vanished from social media, changed her location, and allegedly left Los Angeles, possibly heading to Australia or Nashville. Some speculate she's hiding from the press, potential shame, or the results of paternity tests that could make or break the story. The stakes are sky high. Adding to the scandal, Keith and Nicole's image as Hollywood's golden Christian couple has been called into question. Sources claim Nicole privately vented about feeling trapped, playing a role for the cameras, and living in a brand instead of a marriage. Meanwhile, friends report that Nicole has been quietly preparing for this day for over a year, separating finances, transferring properties, and unfollowing mutual friends. All calculated moves that show she's been playing chess while everyone else was playing checkers. Fans and insiders are divided. Some say Nicole deserves peace and justice after years of emotional betrayal. Others argue Keith deserves another chance given his struggles with addiction and mental health. But a pregnant assistant, alleged recordings, and financial misconduct complicate the narrative. This isn't a simple "oops, I made a mistake." It's "this was deliberate and now you're caught." Hollywood's elite are pretending to be shocked, but insiders know better. Country artists are reportedly pulling away, canceling collaborations and distancing themselves from Keith. Reputation is currency, and Keith's stock is dropping fast. Meanwhile, Nicole is thriving, attending events solo, confidently smiling, and reportedly signing new deals, positioning her as a symbol of resilience. Heartbreak transformed into a career move. The plot thickens. Nicole is allegedly preparing to produce a limited series inspired by her marriage, tentatively titled The Perfect Lie. Sources suggest she has access to financial records showing Keith might have been funneling money to the assistant for over a year. If true, this adds financial misconduct to adultery. Game over for Keith in court. Keith, meanwhile, is reportedly retreating for emotional healing, attempting to frame this as a moment of reflection. Fans aren't buying it. Social media is relentless, flooded with snake emojis, betrayal memes, and calls for accountability. Leaked recordings allegedly capture Keith saying, "I don't even know how to fix this. She's done with me." That sentiment may be the closest acknowledgement of guilt he's offered publicly. Through it all, Nicole remains composed, signature calm, no tears, no cracks, just poise. She appears to have made peace with her decision and is controlling her narrative carefully. Fans and insiders alike are asking, what happens next? Will Keith attempt reconciliation? Will the assistant speak? Or will Nicole release one final revelation that stuns Hollywood? The fairy tale is over. Nicole Kidman is walking away not as a victim, but as the architect of her own freedom. Meanwhile, Keith Urban faces a spiraling career, legal battles, and the fallout from decades of public goodwill evaporating overnight. Nicole's carefully strategized exit may cement her as the ultimate example of reclaiming power after betrayal. And just like Hollywood loves its sequels, everyone knows this isn't the last chapter. The story of Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman is far from over, but for now, the message is clear. The golden marriage has crumbled and the queen is free.